Welcome back. You're watching Business Morning on Channels Television. Now, Nigeria's Attorney General and Minister of Justice, Malam Abubakar Malami, has queried the central bank on allegations of disparity in foreign exchange allocations and exchange rates. The financial regulator was accused of arbitrary allotment of foreign exchange at different rates, but the central bank has denied this and similar allegations contained in a statement issued on January 30 this year. Well, the special advisor to the CBN governor on financial markets, Emmanuel Okeje, joins me now to shed some light on this. Good morning and thank you for joining me.
Good morning, Harriet.
Mr. Okeje, these allegations don't look new. So what explanations does the CBN have regarding this disparity in exchange rates allocations and the processes?
Okay, thank you, Harriet. But let me just put it straight to our viewers that neither the CBN governor nor any other department in the central bank has received any communication from the Minister of Justice regarding the issue currently at stake, which we are discussing. But be that as it may, for the avoidance of doubt, I want to state that it is not out of place for any agency of government to seek clarification on any information from other agencies of government. The CBN, however, as a responsible and responsive institution, we always provide such clarification to enlighten all concerned. And I wish to state categorically that CBN does not deal directly with any bank customer on foreign exchange transactions. This transaction is purely between the deposit money banks and their customers. I also want to make it clear that the figures published were the transactions between the banks and their customers. And you realize, Harriet, that pursuant to our policy of transparency, the CBN publishes the reports of purchases and sales of foreign exchange between deposit money banks and their customers as submitted by the banks without editing it. This practice of publishing on our website, of course, started since October last year. And after the last publication, we actually noticed that there was those various rates which were published, and the banks were asked to actually explain what happened. And we discovered that those transactions were transactions on third currency notes, between the conversion between Japanese yen and the South African rand, the Japanese yen and the Nigerian currency, the euro and the US, and of course even the Indian rupee versus the naira. And that is how all those arose. And as a result of this, because there is no way the CBN will have dealt on transaction of 61 kobo to the dollar, 18 naira to the dollar. And that was exactly what arose. And to prevent this occurring, the central bank has directed all the banks to render their returns henceforth on a uniform format. That means that all FX transactions must be converted to naira USD and not on third currency basis.
Mr. Okeje, please comment on this quickly because we're running out of time. Who sets the rates at which the banks sell this foreign exchange to customers? Is it the banks or the Central Bank of Nigeria?
No. The central bank does not set the rate at which the banks sell we sell the rate at which we sell our own currency to the banks. And the banks actually also source their foreign exchange and source their currency. But let me pinpoint the fact, and that is what I want to bring out clearly so that people can understand. At the date of this publication, the Japanese yen, the exchange rate between the Japanese yen and the naira was 2.669, which means any cross-currency transaction on that day will be done at 2.69. The same thing with the South African and Nigerian currency exchange rate at that day was 23.24, while the Euro USD was 1.06. So you see that what the bank published were all those transactions that were done on third currency basis, which is done between the bank and their customer. It was not dictated by central bank.
All right, Mr. Okeje, we'll have to leave this matter here for now, but we've got to get you into the studio for you to give us a clearer, broader picture on this particular issue that is not going anywhere anytime soon. But that's it on Business Morning today. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Harriet Agbeni. Have a profitable day.